Alright, next up online, the Advanced Recce Rifle, the Palmetto State Army, 20-inch, 1-in-7 twist, running the JP Enterprises flash hider, Vortex Strike Eagle, 1-8, Gen 2 with BDC 3 reticle, 2-stage nickel boron trigger. So I just actually put a quick grouping down there, and that flash hider, for some reason, when I send off a shot, it's pulling me to the left. I'm going to send a few more down and see. I may end up putting a muzzle brake on this, and I could put that flash hider on a dissipator. Let me send a few more down range and see what happens. You know what? I'm going to shoot this off of a bag. I'm going to take that bipod off. I'm going to shoot this off the bag.
What's happening, Steve? Not much. It's ready. Here I am. And this is more people we have. That's right.
As far as I know, it might be that cheap-ass bipod for real.
It's been really crazy at work. You keep working paying that Social Security. I appreciate it. Well, these are all metric. I think I left the tripod here last time I was here. I looked for an hour at the house where I come. I couldn't find it.
Alright.
Yep. Got me a new strap. I brought that time. Where'd you get it, Casey? Buddy and I up in Aaron owns a gun shop. He started selling these. The Swamp Ball. Made me a deal on it, so I thought I'd try it out. It's illuminated and it goes to 1 power, so it's like a red dot. Yeah, you can get away with things on a 22. Yep. That's not a point. This is a 5.56. Here, watch. Yeah, I'll try it out. Turn loose of that. Yeah. Now, how are you building these things without my dimples? There. I bought. Oh, you did? Yeah, I bought. Yeah, you need to do that. I went to a 1x8 on my rifle, my carry truck. I used to have a dot on it, and for the same reason, it's a 1x8. It's like a regular dot. I had it in 20-inch size, which stretch it out a little bit. I was happy with the dot. If I had to take a headshot on the guy, that's probably it'd be a lot better off with 3 or 4 or 5 power. I know there was a scenario in Phoenix only a few months ago. This woman called and said, my ex-husband or my baby daddy has got my baby, my 2-year-old, and he's he's going to kill my kid. And then she gets the phone calls. There's a crazy dude in the street. He's shooting at the McDonald's. This crazy dude was in the street. I thought maybe you might see that, but I wanted to shoot randomly and he was shooting. He had it shooting pretty good. There was this one point.
Alright, we are 0.
Okay. This dude comes rolling up, picks up the passenger side wheel, puts it on like this, and then notice he reaches up and goes like this with the mouth. Boom!
And we are moving to 200. We'll go ahead and take a look at what the groupings look like in a second once we call it clear. Alright, so while we over here having a little smoke break, I'm going to talk. That JP Enterprises flash hider kind of does nothing for recoil at all. And I mean, it's not supposed to. It's a flash hider. So I think what I'm going to do with that is, I think I'm going to put that muzzle brake on there. I'm going to put that muzzle brake on there. And I'm going to move that JP Enterprises flash hider to the dissipator. And I think I'm going to put a muzzle brake on that 20 inch because I don't like that flash hider. Every shot I'm taking is throwing me off to the left. So I'm just going to put me a flash hider on that 20 inch. Probably some kind of hybrid. I think a good hybrid would be good too. So I just wanted to update y'all on that too. Now, I'm going to see what it do. If it don't throw me off at 200 yards, then I mean, I'll just leave it on there. But I can tell that once I fire a shot, every time it's moving to the left. You know what I'm saying? Or it could be that cheap ass bipod. I don't know what it is. It might be that bipod. I need to get me a decent bipod. Drop me some real change on a decent little bipod. Cause that's a little UTG $40 Amazon bipod. So it very well could be the fucking bipod. So I think when I'm gonna do this 200 grouping, I'm gonna shoot it off of the bag. Let's take the bipod out of the equation, and we'll shoot it off of the bag when we go to 200. I got it set up for 200. As I'm riding down to 200, we'll stop, take a look at the 50 yard, and then we'll hang the target up at 200. But let me pause the video. So we back at the table, and I'm not even gonna lie to you. Last time I was at the range, I had that carbine regular mil-spec spring in there, and I had an H1 buffer. I kind of like that a little bit more than what I'm doing now. It might be that flash hider. I don't know. I put the spring coat spring in here in red and white with that H1 buffer, thinking that it's going to kind of tame that recoil. But for some reason, it seems like it's recoiling more than just a regular carbine or just a regular mil-spec buffer spring with an H1 buffer. The only thing I changed from the last time I was at the range is that flash hider. So now that kind of got me thinking now. Maybe I need to put some kind of hybrid on there. I might take that flash hider from off of here, put that flash hider on the dissipator, and put my muzzle brake back on here. I think I might do that. But let's go out here and see what this 50-yard target look like. And then I'll shoot some groupings at 200 yards, and I'll make my decision on what I'm going to do after that. Alright, we are rolling down here to 200 yards. I'm going to show you what we got going on at 50 right quick. This is what we got going on at 50 right here. I had to move it up a few clicks. But let's go hang this target up at 200 yards. Alright, let's hang it up. Alright, we got a nice clean target. Let's go down here, see what this IMI 62 grain green tip out of the Palmetto State Armory 20 inch 1-7 twist. We're going to see what it do at 200 yards. back. As I stated before, I'm just going to shoot my grouping. Once I'm finished shooting, we'll go ahead and pause the video. We'll go ahead and see what the target look like.
Check your hearing eye protection. Hearing eye protection. The range is now hot. You may move forward, start shooting. The range is hot.
Also, I'm going to try something different too. I'm actually going to take this Works buffer that I got maxed out, and I'm going to actually put that in here and just to see what it do. I'm kind of curious about that. Like I stated, I got the spring coat recoil spring with the H1 buffer. So now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to swap these out just to see how it feels. Because maybe that flash hider increases the felt recoil when compared to an A2 flash hider, a standard A2 flash hider. So I can get this bitch in. There you go. Alright. Alright, you know what? It's still running with that, I guess you could call it H3 buffer that Works got. I guess you could call it that. Because it's actually maxed out. I think the max is 5 ounces. I got 1 tungsten weight and 2 of the stainless steel weights in there. And the actual body of the buffer is 3 ounces. So that comes up to about 5 ounces. That dude got that brass going at 3 o'clock too. I might leave this in here. I might leave this in here and get a blue for that dissipator. I think that dissipator need a blue or possibly a red. I might get a red for that dissipator. I don't know. Let me throw 2 more down there right quick.
System's got a limitation. If that's it off faster, it's going to hit where the first one did. It went off pretty fast. That's the thing. You're going to have to. I'm a follow through guy, from bolt action shooting. I don't let up. Yeah. So at the last class I went to on ARs, there was part of that discussion.
Alright, we'll see what them groupings look like. We'll go ahead and pause the video. We start it back up what we call clear.
Having your grind and work
Just waiting the car clear. I'm just sitting here being nosy, ear hustling at the range. Listen to people talk about suppressors they got and shit. Motherfucker got damn AR-15, pull the trigger one time, let it go, shoot 2 rounds. Pull one time, shoot 1 round. Let it go, shoots 2 rounds. You might can hear him talking. He was just saying he got a damn suppressor that he was gonna do a Form 1 on. But he's saying he might not do the Form 1 on it. So that says you already done goddamn made the suppressor. But it's all good though. It ain't got shit to do with me though, but I just found that interesting.
Shooters, this is a 1 minute notice. 1 minute remains in this session. 1 minute.
All right. This shit crazy.
Shooter, cease fire, cease fire. Remove the magazine, unload the firearm. Lock the action open. Grab your targets and step back behind the safety line. Thank you.
You need to take a look at Casey's trigger.
Shooter, the range is cold. Do not handle or touch any firearm while range is cold. You may now go down range and adjust your targets as needed. When you come back, stay behind the safety line. Thank you.
Alright, let's go ahead and see what these groupings look like. This shit crazy, man. I just find that shit so funny. Shit, I wonder what he did to his trigger. Shit, maybe I need to do the same thing to my shit. And I didn't even really look at the target with my binoculars. Ain't like I could see shit with them cheap ass binoculars anyway. But looking through my scope, it looks pretty acceptable. I think some of my grouping is a little bit off to the right, but the wind is blowing from left to right down here. We'll take a look at it and see what it look like though. Shit! That's what I'm talking about right there. Damn, look at that shit, man. Look at that right there. I like that right there. That is good. That is the damn good, decent, combat effective grouping. I'm about to hang up another target and shoot another grouping.